Welcome, my friend. You've come here searching for peace, haven't you? Perhaps your mind feels like a stormy sea, filled with waves of worry, endless questions, and unrelenting thoughts. Let me share a story with you, a story that may hold the key to freeing your mind from this cycle. It's a story of clarity, simplicity, and letting go. Once, there was a young student who traveled far and wide to seek the wisdom of a great Zen master. This student had heard of the master's ability to bring clarity and peace to those who sought his guidance. When he arrived, he bowed deeply and spoke with urgency. "Master, I am tormented by my thoughts. I overthink everything. I analyze every decision from every angle, and yet I cannot find peace. My mind races with what-ifs and endless worries. Please teach me how to find stillness." The master listened intently, his serene face showing neither judgment nor surprise. He simply nodded and said, "Come, let us have tea together." The student, though puzzled, followed the master into a quiet room where a simple tea set awaited. The master gestured for the student to sit and began preparing the tea. The ritual was deliberate and unhurried, each movement precise and mindful. When the tea was ready, the master began pouring it into the student's cup. He poured and poured and poured until the tea overflowed, spilling onto the table and the floor. Startled, the student exclaimed, "Master, stop! The cup is full. No more will fit." The master set the teapot down and looked at the student with a calm smile. "And so it is with your mind," he said. "It is already overflowing with thoughts, leaving no room for clarity or peace. First, you must empty your cup." The student was silent for a moment, the master's words sinking in like a stone dropping into a still pond. The student stayed with the master, eager to learn how to empty his overflowing cup. But instead of giving him direct answers, the master assigned him simple tasks, sweeping the courtyard, tending to the garden, and sitting quietly by the stream. At first, the student's mind resisted. "How can these mundane tasks help me?" he wondered. His thoughts raced as he swept the fallen leaves, replaying old arguments and imagining future scenarios. But as the days turned into weeks, something began to shift. One morning, as the student swept the courtyard, he noticed the rhythm of the broom against the ground. He felt the cool morning air on his skin and heard the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind. For the first time, his mind was quiet. He was fully present, absorbed in the simple act of sweeping. The student began to notice other changes too. He saw how the stream's water never resisted the rocks in its path, but simply flowed around them. He observed how the garden's plants grew effortlessly toward the sun, without worrying about the shadows. Slowly, the wisdom of the master's teaching revealed itself, not through words, but through experience. You see, overthinking is like pouring tea into an already full cup. The more you try to add, the more it spills over, creating chaos and mess. But how do we empty this cup? By embracing stillness, by letting go of what we cannot control, and by learning to simply be in the present moment. Here are 3 steps to help you stop overthinking and empty your cup. 1. Practice mindful breathing. When your mind feels overwhelmed, take a moment to close your eyes and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. With each breath, imagine your thoughts settling like sand sinking to the bottom of a still pond. 2. Ask yourself, is this within my control? Many of our worries come from things we cannot change. When a thought troubles you, pause and ask, can I do something about this right now? If the answer is no, let it flow past you like water in a stream. 3. Engage fully in the present. Overthinking often pulls us into the past or pushes us into the future. But peace lives in the now. Whatever you're doing, give it your full attention, whether it's sipping tea, listening to a loved one, or simply watching the clouds drift by. Remember, my friend, the mind is a powerful tool, but it is not meant to be a cage. By emptying your cup and embracing the present, you can find the stillness and clarity you seek. Overthinking does not solve tomorrow's problems, it only steals today's peace. If this story and these steps resonated with you, take a moment to reflect. And if you know someone who struggles with overthinking, share this message with them. Let us spread peace and mindfulness together. For more wisdom in your life, watch this story.